Hello everybody. RDK is back with another R6 stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last, or I better say the second last stream that you guys will ever see in this vicinity. The second last time that you will ever see this background. The second last time that you will ever see this lighting. And the second last time that we will spend one more stream. In this place where we made all the memories. The memories from the very beginning. The very origin of RDK. And all that will remain once I'm out of here is gonna be the memory. Thank God we have the VODs. But all the things that happened back in 2022, all of the things that happened in the past, everything that happened that led to the origin of my existence, to the very origin, the reason for RDK. Very soon, it'll be gone. Very, very soon. And the only thing you know, I wasn't 100% sure if I was even gonna do a stream today. I mean, it's enough that I already missed one stream this month, but I wasn't sure. Because the person that I talked to, or the overall situation better said, this feeling that I have at the moment, the current situation, it is very difficult. And the negative emotions, they come and go. But especially in those situations where I feel that very deeply. I know that I'm alone here. I know that I'm alone. Hell, I've started this alone. I've done all of this alone, realistically. It hurts, you know. And it is dark, but I decided, despite the fact that I felt that way, and despite the fact that I would have just rather gone to sleep and rest my absolutely burning eyes from another day of insane labor and just working my ass off for a job that I don't even believe in. Despite the fact that I'm appreciated, despite the fact that I'm being paid, and despite that it's the very foundation that even makes it possible to finally get out of this place where I have made many memories, good and bad alike. But it's dark. And there is a light, but it's so thin, it's barely visible. Sometimes it disappears. Sometimes it does flicker back on, but most of the time, it really is just very, very dark. But again, I decided to show up again today. Despite the fact that I feel that way. These are our last 2 days in this place. The last 2 days. And we gotta do this properly. I owe that to you. And I owe that to myself. And my past self. Tomorrow's the day that we say goodbye to young RDK. Tomorrow's the day that we say goodbye to the origin. Tomorrow's the day that we move in to a completely new era, man. With new memories, with new experiences, And just perhaps, just maybe, someday, in that brand new era, maybe there will be one day that'll finally put us into the place where we belong to be. But that's not the case now. It's a brutal fight. The floor is covered in blood and spit and tears. And so much blood has been shed, I can't even count the amount of bodies that are on the floor. The amount of scars, the amount of wounds, the amount of holes. It's extreme, it is brutal. But that is how my story was, that is how my story has always been. You know? It has been one of a dark story. It's always been red, it's always been black, and it's always been lonely. Some kind of a way. We've had many people along this journey. People that were only there for moments. People that were there for years. People that I met. People that I encountered that I thought to be people that they never were or will never become. But I think that's the wisdom of it. And perhaps in some profound way, that is also the beauty of it. You know? But okay. It's time to do this properly. One more time. One more time. It is time to do this properly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna switch monitor. Here we go. Ugh. Yo, Lucatoni. Oh, Jamie, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today, man? What's up? Good to see you, man. How are you feeling today? You did not hit champion alone, bro. Just kidding. Well, I mean, no, I didn't. That's true. I did not hit champion alone. I hit champion. That's part of what I mean. There were many people along this journey. Some stayed for months, some stayed for years. Most of them are gone. Most of them. Most of them are gone, never to be seen again. Never, ever having a chapter in this story ever again. Never. It's lonely. It's gruesome. It's brutal. It's extreme. Most are luckier, you know? Most of them. Most of them just are granted the fortune of the kind that I need to really see this out. But it's so dark. It's so lonely. And the ones that are there, even they make Alright, intro. Alright, intro. Absolute cinema. Absolute fucking cinema. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really know what tomorrow's stream is going to be like. I don't really know how it's gonna go. I might have a little bit of an idea. I think I might know what I'm gonna do. A tad bit. I think it's gonna be kind of a mix of like a normal stream, and part of it is also going to be me just going back in time and seeing how far we've come, just going through the different streams, going back in time. I think maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe that is how it's gonna go. I don't really know. I haven't decided yet. I have not. I've not decided. But okay. So. But I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this the way I'm supposed to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. IRL on stream. No, that would not make any sense. That really wouldn't make any... That really wouldn't make any sense. Also, what is your IRL, bro? I think it's the only thing I have outside of, like... I mean, the only thing IRL would literally just be my workplace, and that doesn't really match well. Not with this stream. I used to grip is better than yesterday. By the way, my control is apparently... I ordered that shit on the 28th of December. It's now the 8th of February. Apparently, their current production time is 3 months, bro. Quarter of a year for a fucking controller. Either complete was a joke. Don't get streams. Yeah, I know it was a joke. I know it was a joke. I read it. I read it inside of my head, but... Yeah. I'm miserable. You gotta keep it in mind, so... I gotta make the comments that however my mind and brain sees fit, you know. My vision is also very blurry. PlayStation 5 still ain't here. Where the hell did you order that shit from? Bro, that thing is not... They don't have to produce that shit. What the hell's happening with your PS5, man? Like, PlayStation 5s are available. That's not the problem. I ordered a custom controller, man, but, like, yeah. The production time was supposed to be between 5 to 28 days, and now it's been almost 1.5 months. Are they gonna, like... I mean, yo, if you paid for shipping, they better, like, fucking, pay you back for the shipping, man. My eyes are blurry as hell, by the way. I can barely see the targets. I can barely see them. Hold up, man. My mic is not in the right position. The reason why I'm missing is not even because I literally just can't see well. My vision is literally blurry. I can barely fucking see. Shits. Oh, I'm slow. I'm very tired. Oh man, not good. I really wonder what Team R is gonna feel like. I would love to know if they wouldn't fucking take 7 years to produce their... Do they even work? Seriously, what the hell do they do at their fucking headquarters, man? It's a fucking custom control. I didn't order a fucking, I don't know, nuclear power plant fucking deployable with a in a goddamn hand grenade. What the hell did I order, man? fucking hell, man, seriously. I even had to, bro, they didn't even, reply to my fucking email. They didn't even reply to that. They didn't do shit. These motherfuckers, man. I literally have a new address, and they're probably gonna deliver the controller to the wrong address. Ugh. The cable's behind. Yeah, for real, bro. Seriously, they fucking, I don't know. They get the, bro. They go to the fucking mines and get the copper for the control themselves. They produce the plastic and cutters inside of a fucking factory themselves, man. It's a fucking load of bullshit. Oh, are we gonna start a party now? My attendants are really seriously fucking hard, by the way. I don't even, is he even awake? I don't even know if Leon is awake. Oh, you didn't even see the voice message. Well, that's bad. Oh, you just didn't, oh. Oh, well, that's kind of a problem. If all else fails, I'm not gonna lie, I might just, do some practice and then maybe go to sleep. I don't know. I really don't feel good. I really don't. I still have a lot to do tomorrow. Some practice is good, though. Some practice is definitely good. I guess maybe it's fine, though. Considering that, well, considering everything, I think maybe it's fitting. Just a little bit of practice. I don't feel good. Really don't. Not felt good in a long time, but like... I'm gonna wait for a bit, but... Vision is so blurry. My vision is so blurry, I can barely see. If you guys can see my eyes, I can barely keep them open. I can barely see straight. I can barely see straight. Seriously, I can barely see straight. At work today, I went through the day with a lot of self-hate. I think the first 2.5 hours, I do track my steps, my heartbeat, my stress levels, everything. I mean, again, it's a smartwatch. I use all the features. The first 2.5 hours, well, literally, they literally counted as a full-on fucking training. 2.5 hours straight. And the reason why I did that is I literally used all energy that I had inside of my body. I literally, like, drank like an entire white monster in 5 minutes as well. I drank the entire fucking thing in 5 minutes. And then I literally just went at work like, I don't know, like it was prime 2023 Siege, man. Like I was locked in a fucking clutch situation. That is what I did. I was trying to just... I hoped to just... I don't know. I don't know what I hoped. Like, there was a moment where I hoped that I would just fall on the floor because of exhaustion. But the reason why I did that is just so that I, for a moment, didn't have the time or the focus to focus on the pain. And I kept on telling myself those things. Just, precise self-hate, man. In, like, the areas where I know that it hurts me the most. And that's what I did. I did that for 2.5 hours. I almost had a panic attack and I almost blacked out. One of my employees literally told me to calm the fuck down. Like, she literally said, bro, calm the fuck down. Well, not literally. but like the tone was about the same. I was honestly just trying to, I don't know, man. I don't know what I did, but those 2.5 hours, I don't even remember them, to be honest. I just remember sprinting, opening the boxes, putting them in, just sprinting, and just punching things, and just for a moment, like, not having to focus on the constant thoughts and fucking torture of it, and the pain of it. I was just trying for a moment to not feel all of that pain every single goddamn time, man. And the problem is, like, now that then I come home, and I feel even lonelier at home with my dad. I think, like, once I'm actually gonna live alone, like, starting on Monday, I think it'll probably be even better. But it just drops down, man. And I mean, again, I already told you guys, I decided to stay. I decided not to do the same thing my mother did. I decided not to. And I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, again, it's not been long enough for there to be any change, like, whatsoever. But I've decided not to. I have decided not to go the same path that my mother chose. I decided not to. I planned it. And I was going to go through with it until the same day. But at work, I did realize that I still do have some responsibilities. I decided to stay. I was not going to, but I decided to stay. I did decide to stay. You know, it's really clear that, like, outside of work, my value really is, like, near zero. Hell, even my dad has, like, more content to other people, despite the fact that he doesn't even really do much at the moment. It's absurd, you know. Like, my worth and value.
Stand clear of action zone.
It's just really... it's discardable. I can be discarded, realistically. Like, there's just really plenty of things. I don't know. But even, like, that one person, like, even she's making it clear to me, despite the fact that she's trying to show me the opposite, like, even her actions speak a very clear language, and it's very clear that it's discardable. I don't know. I think maybe for today, showing up was enough.
Cybersecurity guidelines can be found under personal terms.
I cannot bother. I cannot be bothered enough to, like, just do a little training cycle here now. I think maybe today just showing up was enough. The fact that I decided to still show up, but I think maybe right now it's probably not a good idea, you know. I will try my best tomorrow. Even if that'll be done alone, at least I'll do it for myself. I will do that for myself. I will do that for myself. Tomorrow will matter. Tomorrow's going to matter a lot. I'll show that to myself. That I will do for myself. Who knows what comes after that? Five champion charms. True. I do have 5 champion charms.
Jackal and Florence, report to briefing room 6.
But I showed up, you know. I did show up. And I think maybe just for today it's fine. I think it's fine. I think acknowledging that is fine. I think it's okay. I think that is fine. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna say goodbye to somebody. We're gonna say goodbye to the origin, to where everything started. We're gonna end it in the same room where everything started. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the day that the beginning ends once and for all. Bye-bye and ciao. Ciao.